can't be dragging their feet, hanging their heads. They've got to go in. They've got to win this period, come out, play physical, play strong, get a goal back.
More to come. The face-off is won by the Whitby Fury. It's back to Clements. There's Richard Court losing edge there. Here comes Clements busting up. He's through. He's going to wind up, fakes the shot, but then he loses the puck. Back come the Raiders. It's Liam Clare with it. Let's go over to Jacome, trying to find out man. Can't do it. It's whacked by Cote up into the screen and out of play. It looks like maybe, hopefully a muscle or something may have tightened up on him. Hopefully that's all it is. Yeah, he's had a great night for the Whitby Fury and looks like he's going to be one of their stars for this upcoming 2014-2015 season. So the big guns are out now for Georgetown to face up, but he misses on the shot and he gets knocked down. The puck is picked up back with the Fury. Top to Dybowski. He keeps it at center for Georgetown. Still has the puck. And he'll get it back to Allen at the point. Allen with it, but Mara can't stay on side. Especially with these three guys, the firepower, but it's been just shooting blanks, I guess, tonight. All right, so we just 38 seconds into the third period. No score, and here we go. The gloves are dropping. It's going to be Kyle Allen. And Matt Fisher, and Fisher takes that out with a big right. There's Allen getting a couple punches in there. Fisher with a few punches. Both players getting some hard punches in. I'd say a pretty even fight there, Ben. Yeah. Oh, there's a chance there for Latta, but it's covered by Kane in front. I'm looking over across the Whitby. I don't know if something maybe got tweaked in that period. We'll have to see. Maybe something, if maybe Prash can get us an injury report, that would be great. We'll have to hear about that. It's a battle for it down in the Whitby zone. It's picked up by the Fury. That's Wu with it, off the glass. It's whacked by Pergelin with a high stick. So it's a battle of the backups right now for the teams. LaFontaine against Kane. So we have 18:31 remaining in the third period. 5-0 Fury over the Raiders. It's been all Fury all night. Clare with it now for the Raiders. Gets it up to Alberga. He just dumps it in. Andrew Crow looking for the big hit. Can't do it. Alberga gets tripped up. No call in the play. Back of the Fury with it. And Court with a big hit there, but here we go. 2-on-1 for the Fury. And Clare drives his man to the boards. Now it's Andrew Court. Lots of hitting going on here now. Elson with it, but he can't handle the puck. Clare's in a bit of a tangle down by the Georgetown net. So it looks like some tempers might be flaring in this final frame, with the score being a little bit out of hand. There's a big hit there. Clare is driven into the boards. Now Clare will pick up the loose puck, take it behind the Georgetown goal and try to get something going for the Raiders. Oh, he avoids a big check there. That could have been a 10-bell ringer. There's a shot off the boards. Dybowski tries to get it, but it's stuck on the Whitby net, and the face-off goes. Oh, and there's a bit of a... Marg is tripped up there. That might start something. We'll have to see.
I think it's going to be a situation where we'll see the teams in the next few minutes. If anything keeps going like this, the officials are going to start sending two guys in that box just to minimize the injuries. They've got to play later in the year. Georgetown's not going to let them stick up there and be punching back and beating up on the
Face-off is won by the Fury. It's Brand with it over to Clements. It's back to Brand for the Whitby Fury. He gets it up to Kirkup. He's back on the ice. That's good to see. Kirkup with it. He breaks in. Tries to get it on goal. Can't do it. Puck goes behind the Georgetown net where the Raiders will recover. It's up to Jones off the boards. It's picked up by Dybowski. He breaks in, but it's a delayed offside on the Raiders, and the whistle will go. 17:02 remaining. Looking just down below our broadcast, it looked like it might have been Fisher from the fight. It looked like he got something for his hands, so I guess the face of Al must have been a little tough. So here comes Clements up for the Whitby Fury with it. A nice saucer pass over to Kirkup. He busts in. Kirkup shoots high and wide. Another great chance for Kirkup in this game. Puck come all the way back to the Whitby zone, where Dunn will pick it up. He turns the puck over now. It's Richard Court with it. He's trying to come out. He shoots. Stop there. There's Jacome with it. It's a whack in front. But the loose puck will come out by Thompson, and back come the Whitby Fury. Crisis averted there for Whitby. Here comes Thompson with it. He's rid off the puck by Eustace. The Fury will pick up the loose puck as Thompson will get it. Takes a bit of a bump. Jacome with it will throw it just into the Fury zone. Rifles around the boards where it's picked up by Wu, and there's going to be a penalty call as some... So we have 16:07 remaining in the third period. If there's any signs of life for the Raiders in this one, they have to get a goal here, and very soon. But Haladin loses the handle of the puck, and Whitby will just fire it down the ice to LaFontaine. LaFontaine having a little bit of trouble with it, but they'll get it over to Clare. They'll backhand it behind the net to Shantz. Shantz loses the puck, and it's a turnover, but luckily it bounces right back to Clare. And he'll get it up the ice as Mara tries to get it, but it'll be swooped out by the Whitby defender. Now it's at center for Haladin. He'll put it back to Shantz. It's up to Liam Clare. The saucer pass for Mara is too far, and it'll be covered up by Austin Keane for the whistle. And the puck is turned over again. And there's a big hit there, no penalty call. Burns will just drill it in up and over LaFontaine in the Georgetown goal, and the Raiders will have to regroup again with 1 minute remaining on their power play. 15:05 remaining. And it's a delayed penalty on Whitby, as you might see another Raiders 5-on-3 unless they can score here, and Andrew Court loses the handle. We got a little bit of pushing and shoving down here behind the play. So there's some more penalties coming here now. There was one, I believe, for too many men for Whitby. Oh, and the linesman just goes up and over there. And he gets the old Bronx cheer from the Whitby faithful. And there's some more jawing and pushing and shoving here as tempers are definitely flaring between the Raiders and Fury. As Emerson is a bit of a hothead. The referee is telling him to go to the box as he's trying to regain control of this game. And it's only early in the season. I do not know why the Raiders' heads are getting out of the game like the Furies earlier in the game. I mean, yes, you're losing this game 5-0, but so Emerson is now being shown the door for Georgetown. I'm not sure. Be a 5-on-3 for Georgetown, so all the penalties that were called must have been misconducts. So it's a pretty short bench over there for the Raiders. There's only 8 players left, plus we have 2 in the box, we have 5 on the ice, 8 on the bench. Whitby's bench is kind of small as well. He's probably going to be serving the bench monitor for too many men on the ice. All right, so we're finally back to live action. It's Haladin over to Clare for the Georgetown Raiders. It's Haladin to Clare, back to Haladin, back to Clare, to Haladin. To Clare. Back to Haladin. Down low to Cote. Back to Haladin. Down low to Clare. Over to Cote. He shoots and scores! Francois Cote puts the Raiders on the board, and it's 5-1 with 14:39 remaining. Yeah, and they still have it a power play. They scored that before the 5-on-3 was up. They can't blame Austin Kane on that one. Here they come again. It's Jacome. He gets tripped up and shoots it. No goal. Yeah. They would have had to go upstairs on that one, even if the referee called it, I think, but it's okay. So it's still a power play for Georgetown. They trail 5-1. Puck going back to Liam Clare at the point. He eludes the defender. Gets it back to Haladin, who's top of the point, and the whistle goes, and it's going to be another penalty. This time, I believe it's against the Raiders. It's going to come out, maybe have a chance to put the biscuit in the basket now. And the defenders might be on their heels a lot. See what happens, though. It's Liam Clare coming up with it for Georgetown. Trying to find a man at the points behind Mara. Fighting with Burns for it. Mara still in a battle with Elson this time, but Elson wins it. Gets it up to Burns, and he'll clear it out. And here comes Burghardt with it for the Whitby Fury. Throws it up and over the head of LaFontaine. Liam Clare trying to make a hit. He does. Gets a bit of a punch in there. Ward, no call. And the Raiders will come up with it on a 4-0-4. It's Anthony Mara with it. He just throws in a goal. It's kicked away by Kane. And then it's Perkland with it. Perkland still with the puck. He loses it back to Mara. Gets it over to Shantz. He shoots a nice pad save there by Kane. And it'll be cleared out by the Whitby Fury. Here comes Curtin with it. And there's a chance there for Elson. It's wide of the net. It's touched by Clare, and here's the penalty. It's going to be a 5. So it could be a long 13 minutes if any little thing gets called, if any touch. We'll see what happens. But as you said, the referee's just trying to keep control of this game without it going out of hand. So it's 5-1. So we got a 4-on-3 here, and there's a chance there for Whitby, but it's tipped up and over the net. Haladin will get it, and will clear it down the ice, kill some precious time off this. It's Haladin. Nothing to lose. He may as well have a chance. And he'll lose possession of the puck, but he kills some time, and now it's a 5-on-3 for the Fury with 45 seconds remaining on that. And it's Wu with it. So it's back to Wu with the point. It's over to Clements. It's back to Wu. Over to Clements. Tries to get it down low. It's intercepted there and by Dybowski and down the ice. 12:35 remaining in the third period. Kane with it up the ice to his player Thompson. Thompson with it. Gets it back to the point to Clements. Clements skating around, but he gets it over to Wu. It's Wu with it. Pass over to Clements. Clements finds Thompson down low. It's Thompson. Waits, gives it back to Clements. It's over to Wu. Wu with it, gets it back to Clements. Clements can't get it. One penalty is over for the Raiders. Whitby keeps possession in the Raiders zone. It's Kirkup with it. There's a tip away. Kirkup with it again, circles behind the net, trying to elude Eustace, can't. And the puck is rifled off the boards and out by the Raiders with 40 seconds remaining on the second Raiders penalty. The Fury with one last rush here in this power play, 30 seconds remaining on it. It's Clements with it. He comes up over center, and he'll lose possession of the puck. He can't handle it, and now Haladin skates in. He's got a streaking core with him. It's Haladin out front. It's tipped away to the defender nicely. Haladin tries to get it back. He does. Haladin in the slot. This could be dangerous. No, he loses possession of the puck, and Clements with a nice defensive play. It's Burkhardt up to Scanlon. He loses possession of the puck, and it's Clare with it with 8 seconds remaining on the Whitby power play. It's thrown down the ice. That will pretty much do it for that. As Perkland will come back on the ice, but here comes Brand with it for Whitby. Here comes Brand. He comes in, circles behind the goal. Looked like he took a high stick, undetected by the referees. There's Haladin with it playing cherry picker, but can't get the puck there, and back up the Fury with it. Scanlon that comes in over the blue line, trying to find his man. Can't do it. It's Clare now with it for Georgetown with 10:45 remaining in the third period. It's Aladdin now with it for Georgetown. The captain has been very quiet in this one tonight. It's tipped in by Jones into the Whitby corner. Now Brand will circle around with it for the Fury, and he'll come out with it up and over the blue line. It's brought in right onto LaFontaine. He'll slow it down, and he'll just cover up and get a whistle. Yeah, it's definitely a game that Georgetown wants to forget. They'll have to build on the next one, which will be part of the Governor's Showcase Challenge next Friday in Oakville against the Pickering Panthers. So the Whitby Fury there is a little bit of a high stick as well. No call on that one. Puck is turned over to Shantz of Georgetown, who tries to find Brown, and he'll finally regain possession. It's up to Dickinson, and it's up to Jacome now. And Jacome turns the puck over, and it'll be picked up by Dunn of Whitby. He leaves it for Curtin. Tries to find Ward, can't do it, and it's icing against the Whitby Fury. Alan Corkum along with Ben Scott, and Prash, the quaddy down by the benches and the locker room, getting all the scoops of what's going on. And the faceoff is won by the Fury, but now the loose puck is picked up by Aladdin momentarily, but then it's picked up by Whitby and brought back in. Georgetown trying to get something else going. It's Perklin with it. Perklin skates in, tries to find Aladdin, can't do it. It's intercepted well by Curtin. Anderson will throw it down deep, but it's once again picked up by the Fury as Elson takes the pass from Kirkup behind his net as he just slows it down and kills off some more clock. It's done with it. He'll just get it down deep into the Georgetown zone. It's Anderson over to Eustace. It's Eustace with it. Up to Mara. Mara will turn the puck over. Perklin bumps his man down. It's Eustace with it. Leaves it for Anderson, but then it's turned over once again. It's Kirkup with it for Whitby. He gets it out front by Thompson, but he whiffs on the shot. The Raiders will bring it back up the ice. It's up to Aladdin. Aladdin will just slowly dump it into the zone. It's O'Mara with it. It's up to Emerson with it for Whitby. He's getting tongue-tied with all this great action here tonight. Shantz will turn the puck over center, but then Aladdin's there. Aladdin with a nice pass. Cote, he shoots, it's wide of the goal. Shantz gets it down low, goes past Aladdin, but it goes right to Cote. Cote's will be thrown into the corner. Back up the Fury with it. It's kept in the line by Clare. It's Aladdin. It's down low to Court. He can't hang on. Shantz with it. He'll just dump it into the corner for Cote behind the net. But there's Court with it. Court and Wu with a battle. That'll be picked up by Thompson of Whitby. He's knocked down by Clare in the slot, but O'Hara will just shoot it on goal. And LaFontaine will leave it for Shantz. 8 minutes remaining in the third period. Here comes Liam Clare with it for Georgetown. Gets it up to Jacome. He'll leave it there for Cote. Cote will try to get it down deep for Jacome. Can't do it. And then Jacome will get it for Richard Court. It's down to Jacome. Richard Court now gets it. Then a battle with Clements and Burkhart. Burkhart gets it to Scanlon. Scanlon's knocked off the puck. It's Jones winding and firing. Kane with a piece, and it goes into the corner. Puck will come up and out the blue line, and it can't be handled by Dybowski. He'll get it down for Brown. Back to Dybowski with it. He tries to skate up over center, and he comes in over the blue line. He still has the puck. Can't get it past Clements. And the Fury come up with it once again. It's Ward. He gets knocked down. He's a little slow to get up. Dybowski, back to Jacome. Here comes Jacome. He shoots right into the crest of Kane, and he'll stop the puck. And we're going to have a kneeing penalty. Looks like on Whitby. So luckily, Jacome was not seriously injured on that play. So we're going to have another power play for the Georgetown Raiders. I believe it is 1 for 10, maybe 1 for 11 in this one so far tonight.
The 1 is the big
And there's a clear down the ice by the Fury as to start this power play for the Georgetown Raiders. So the Raiders trying to get a little more momentum, building it for the next game, which will be Friday against Pickering. That'll be played in Oakville. Aladdin left, leaves it for Mara. Mara gets drilled and sandwiched by 2 Whitby players into the boards. But the Fury turn the puck over to Clare at the point. It's back to Shantz. Over to Aladdin. Down low for Mara. He leaves it for Perklin. Perklin with it in the corner. He leaves it for Mara. It's Mara with it. Back to Aladdin at the point. Over to Shantz. Clare moves up to the wing. Shantz with it. It's blocked by Kirkup. Not out yet, but now it'll be Fired out by Curtin, another great defensive play by Kirkup. Chance with it behind that, he'll leave it for Clare, and the Raiders will come out with it once again with 1 minute remaining on their power play. And Clare's pass intercepted for the moment. Now he brings it in, trying to get by O'Hara. Can't do it, and Wu will backhand it down the ice. Another great penalty kill by those two Whitby players. So it's Richard Court now. His pass is intercepted. Eustace will get it back to Chance. 35 seconds remain on the Georgetown power play. It's back to Eustace with it for the Raiders. It's up to Cote. Cote gets it back and will dump it down deep for Haladin. Haladin has fought off the puck, and it's cleared once again by Whitby down the ice to Raiders goalie LaFontaine. And Jack LaFontaine will leave it there for Brown. Jordan Brown with it. As we got 10 seconds remaining and only 5:20 remaining in the game. One last chance for the Raiders maybe in this power play, and now Richard Court will just dump it down deep. Kept there for Wu, and he'll clear it around to Haladin. It's back to Eustace. The power play is over. Cut in by Brown. It's blocked by O'Hara, and he'll clear it out. And up out of the play. And once again, it's Eustace with it. Eustace gets it around for Brown. Brown trying to find him in. He turns the puck over, gets it back. It's up to Jacome. 3-on-2 brewing for the Raiders. Is up the court. Back to Jacome. Over to Dickinson. He can't handle the pass. It's picked up by Brown. He circles back to the point. He throws a goal. Tipped by Jacome. He can't get it either. And the Fury will bring it out. It's Kukas with it. Kukas with it for the Raiders. It's back to Whitby. He shoots and scores. What a backhand top roof shot by the captain of Whitby, Henry Thompson. 6-1 Fury. Yes.
And that's sending the Georgetown fans streaming. That's a pretty emphatic end.
That was probably the nice goal tonight too. A nice backhand roof job by Whitby captain Henry Thompson. And it's 6-1 with 4:30 remaining. It has been a long evening for the Georgetown Raiders here on the OJHL tonight.
We go back to what the officials
So there's a battle for it in the corner, and we have another penalty call. We're going to have a cross check. And it's going to go against, I believe, Georgetown. L of the young season. There's another chance down low. It's Emerson with it. Trying to get it for Whitby. It's back to the point to Wu. Wu winds up, fires, shoots. A nice pad save by LaFontaine. The rebound is there. But the Fury can't take it, and the Raiders will bring it out. And that's Court with it. He just dumps it in. He's a one-man army right now against 4 Fury players. He's doing a good job penalty killing. There's a shot, but it goes wide of the goal. That shows he's got it. There's Thompson again, but it's wide of the goal. You need to have players like that even if you're losing bad. You got to keep the competitiveness there. There's a save there by LaFontaine off a Wu shot from the point, and it's brought down by the Raiders with 1 minute remaining in the power play and just over 3 minutes remaining in this game tonight. 6-1 Whitby over Georgetown, and they're on the power play looking to add to that 6-1 lead. So here comes Clements, who has one of the goals tonight for the Whitby Fury. He's breaking in. He can't dance past the Raiders defender. Puck comes out to Haladin, but he turns the puck over. And the Whitby Fury with it, just killing the clock. 35 seconds remaining on the Fury power play. Oh, and a breakaway pass almost there for Scanlon. It's LaFontaine with it. He throws it out to Haladin. And Haladin will just go off in a lackadaisical change. Most of the time you see him burst off and turn on the Jets and maybe go for the breakaway. Yeah, no sense risking an injury, like maybe pulling a groin or straining something when you're down 6-1 and the goal's not going to matter too much, except for padding the stats. There's Cuxis with it. A nice feed over for Whitby. Here comes the Fury again. Another great chance, but Lafontaine gets a piece of it and it sways it away. With just under 2 minutes remaining in this one. The power play is over, so at least a penalty kill there for the Raiders. Something to build on. Mara just avoids the big check there. Another scrum forward in the corner. Andrew Court gets tripped up, and it's a hand pass, and the faceoff will come outside the line. It's remaining in a total domination, a team effort by the Whitby Fury coming in, making the drive up to 4-1 and then a little bit north to Georgetown at the Mulmatter Sportsplex and laying the boots to the Raiders. And there's Jones getting knocked out the puck and his stick being kicked away, but Haladin will come to the puck. Here comes Haladin. Feeds it out front. There's Jones with a save there. I don't know if it was Kane that stopped it or was that his defensive Burns, but I think it might have been King. He's stuck in his gear. So the Raiders just have to look forward to their next game. There's a shot right off the face-off. Kane had it, but not for long, but the whistle blows anyway. A lucky break there for the Whitby goaltender. But no argument there. Just a little friendly conversation. Yeah, exactly. There's a turnover there. There's Curtin with it. It might be Curtin with a breakaway chance. A nice swipe there by Clare. Good defensive play there. Going on all fours to get that one. And we're just about down to the final minute of this game. Yeah. It's been Fury all night long for Whitby. Ladd with a skate pass back to court, but he can't hang on. And here come the Fury again. It's Kirkup up to Curtin. No icing on that play. They swept around by the Raiders, and Eustace will turn the puck over. We have 33 seconds remaining. And I think Whitby's just going to play some keep away just to kill the clock. The Eustace will keep it in for Georgetown. Eustace throws it on goal, stopped by Kane. Cuxis with it. Sorry for the Whitby. Because Dunn with it, he'll just throw it up to the blue line, stopped by Eustace. Then Dunn will get it back. Eustace keeps it in for the Raiders. Some choppy ice there. Cote tripped his man down, no call, but it's 10 seconds remaining. Try to get in front to Aladdin, can't do it. Aladdin back to the point. Shot in, 3 seconds, 2-1, and this game is over. The Whitby Fury come into the Mulmatter Sportsplex and lay a pounding on the Georgetown Raiders. 6-1, and they are congratulating Kane for coming in and doing cleanup duty in this one tonight. But I think Fever...